Alrighty guys, what is going on, and welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. I hope everyone is doing good out there. Glad to have everybody here for tonight on a weather update for y'all. Got ourselves a bit of crazy weather. I tell you what, heading on here, we're going to be needing to watch over the next few days. What's up, everybody? Let's go and see who is here for today. Obviously, at the beginning of the stream, we always see who is here. That way we can say our hellos in the chat. We have Susan, we have Mr. Grinch, we have Jonna, we have Emily, we have Judy. Let's see, we also have Pilot. What's up, Pilot? Hope you're doing good. Hunter, John, Rain, Jakey. Let's see, David, Matthew, FaZe. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good out there. Glad to have you guys here for today. All right, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. So, we do have multiple days of severe weather coming up here. We are going to need to watch out. Actually, starting tonight, where we already are starting to see a few storms firing off you right now on the radar view. A little bit ago, this was actually not occurring. But now we are seeing ourselves, a bit of activity really starting to commence here. Right here in south central Nebraska. We got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings here. Nothing extreme, really. Quarter-size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gust for this guy. But this one has, once again, this one actually has ping-pong ball-size hail. Let's see, Pilot with a $20 super chat. Holy cow. Well, thank you so much there, Pilot. Saying, hey, Andrew, how are you doing today? I'm doing great. Hope you're doing good. Pilot, thank you so much. That's super sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. That's very, very nice of you. Thank you so much, Pilot. You absolutely rock, my friend. All right, so, yeah, like I said, that's what's going on here. We do have, like I said, multiple days of severe weather expected here for the next little bit. Starting tonight, there's a chance for a few severe storms. I'll go ahead and get into that as well. Proxy with a $45 donation. Holy cow, you guys are starting off really strong. Thank you so much. Pilot, Proxy, you guys rock. Proxy with a 45. Wow. Saying, good to be here and see Andrew doing his weather forecast thing. Well, what's up, Proxy? Thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciated, my friends. All right, let's go ahead and switch over here to the Storm Prediction Center. We're going to take a look and see what kind of current risk we do have out there. So here for today, we got ourselves a little marginal risk here. I shouldn't say little marginal risk here. We have a big old marginal risk here for possible severe weather. So areas here across the dark green, that is your severe threat level 1 out of 5. That is where the severe weather starts. Now for tonight, tornadoes, thankfully, will not be a concern. Okay, that's some good news. However, tomorrow, that's a different story. Damaging winds is possible across these regions and followed by some hail. Kind of some really weird shaped outlook regions here. I mean, look at that. What is that? Just got a bunch of different shapes. So that's for damaging winds. 5% chance of seeing damaging winds within 25 miles. 5% chance of seeing hail across those regions there. But things get interesting once we move into tomorrow, because we have a big old slight risk here across portions of the central United States. We're going to zoom out a little bit. Central United States driving up into the Midwest here. Areas here of Oklahoma, Kansas, East Nebraska, northwestern Missouri, central and southwestern Iowa. We do need to be looking out here for. When it comes to tornadoes, that's what I was telling you guys. Tomorrow actually has a tornado potential. The highest tornado potential here for tomorrow is across portions of east central areas here of Kansas. We do need to be looking out for all that. But obviously, anywhere across the shaded color, that is where the tornado threat is possible. Let's see, Pilot with another 20. Dude. Pilot, you don't have to do all that. Thank you, Pilot. That's super sweet of you. Let's see here. I'm doing all right, just chilling. Glad to be here. Well, I'm glad to have you here, Pilot. Thank you so much for that. You absolutely rock, dude. Pilot, Proxy, once again, big old shout out goes to y'all. Thank y'all so much. Much love. Anyways, but like I said, when it comes to tornadoes, the states that could see a few tornadoes, does include portions of like west central Oklahoma. Once again, the biggest threats here across like out of east central Kansas, southeast Nebraska, basically central and southwestern Iowa. Even a little sliver there in northwestern Missouri does have a potential for a few tornadoes. That is a good possibility. Now, whenever it comes to the damaging winds perspective, 15% chance of that. A few of those damaging wind gusts could be possible, up to 60 to 70 miles an hour. But it really gets you once we move into hail. And like I said, you see this kind of black little net here. It almost looks like a fishing net in some ways. I guess it does. But that little net area, that is where we are seeing a significant or a hatched risk. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means that there is a possibility for some very large hail across those locations, potentially 2 inches in diameter or larger. We were talking some big old hailers being possible across those regions. So Oklahoma, Kansas, southeast Nebraska, you're kind of in the target zone for some very large hail potential. Once again, 2 inches in diameter or larger. That is literally bigger than golf ball size being possible. Like, that is absolutely crazy. So that's something we're going to really need to be looking out here whenever it comes to tomorrow. Then, like I said, severe weather continues. So tomorrow is Wednesday. We move into Thursday. Severe weather risk shifts down to the southeast. We now include for Thursday areas of eastern Texas, including Dallas, portions here of Arkansas, northwest Louisiana, southeastern Missouri. But there is no breakdown right now, so we'll just wait for that. Then, of course, it continues even on into Friday. A little bit of a risk here down towards like central Louisiana, kind of from the areas of kind of southwestern Mississippi, and once again, kind of east central Texas included. And everything after that, predictability is just kind of too low. Meaning that it's just a little bit too early for anywhere else further after that. So, it's a lot of talking. We have a lot of severe weather expectancy over the next few days. So, once again, we're going to need to watch it. We're definitely going to need to be watching it. And like I said, back on the radar here currently, y'all, we do have ourselves a couple of strong to severe storms popping off here, kind of in south-central Nebraska currently. This is currently what we are looking at here right now. The main concern out of these guys, wow, look at that. There's already been some hail reported out of these guys. Let's see, 0.7, 0.75. So that's not considered severe hail, but it's getting close. Like I said, it can be considered severe hail, and it must be quarter size or larger, and we're actually seeing about mostly dime size, penny size hail being detected out there. So that is kind of what we are looking at. All right, let's see here. What about St. Louis on Saturday? All right, so I know you guys have a lot of questions. We're going to go ahead and get on into those here for you. Because like I said, we care about y'all. We want you guys to be on top of everything. And that way you guys obviously are, like I said, that way you guys are obviously staying, up to date with everything. So let's go ahead and switch on over here. Hold on, let's go ahead and see. We're going to move over to the models here. Yeah, we got to really watch out here soon. Holy cow! Dude, Proxy with a 75. No way. Oh my gosh, dude. Proxy, thank you. $75 donation. Holy cow, Proxy. You did not have to do all that. Thank you so much, Proxy. Saying thanks for all you do for us, Andrew. We say safe due to your efforts. Proxy, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Courtney, too. Court, come on. It's your birthday tomorrow. You don't need to be donating to me. If anything, I need to be giving you money. But once again, Proxy, thank you. Courtney, you did not have to do that. Thank you, guys. Like I said, love y'all out there. Thank you, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Very, very generous of y'all. Anyways, but let's see. We're going to go and move back on into the region. I'm just blown away right now. Thank you, guys, seriously, so much. It means a lot to us. All right, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and move over to the zip codes here because, like I said, I'm sure you guys probably have a lot of questions regarding the severe weather event. Like I said, severe weather is expected to start here kind of tonight and then move into tomorrow. Let's go ahead and turn on the day 2 outlook. So this is kind of like tomorrow's risk here. So as you can actually see, it does cover a pretty large area. Possible severe weather all the way down from like south central Texas, all the way up kind of in like southern Minnesota. So we're going to need to be looking out for all of that. Anyways, all right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and get into those. All right, first up here, we got ourselves a zip code coming through. Let's see. Who was I? Was it David? I think it was David. Let's go ahead and go over to David's first here. All right, David wants me to take a look here at 39120. 39120. Got you covered, my friend. So this is for Mississippi. Okay, so you're kind of on the southwestern side. Okay, yes, you do have a risk for severe weather out there. Now your day is not today, not tomorrow, but your risk actually starts on Thursday into Friday. Now, specifically Friday kind of seems to be like a big day potential for you. Let me go ahead and bring you over here back to the Storm Prediction Center for a second. So yeah, it kind of seems like right there you can kind of see how you're right on that little edge there, but you're right in the 15% zone, my friend. So you're an equivalent of a slight risk, a level 2 out of 5 on the severe scale. So watch out for that. It could, I mean, who knows? It could get upgraded by the time this reaches here. Not for sure a thing, but you never know. You never know with this event's here. So with that being said, you have a 15% chance of severe weather here. Once again, this is for Friday. Actually, starting kind of like evening Thursday, there's a potential of severe weather. And then Friday, yet again, there might be another potential as well. So we'll need to keep an eye out there for that. Anyways, but like I said, after Friday, yeah, things are just a little bit too early to kind of tell. But anyways, that is there for you, my friends. So keep an eye out. Once again, Thursday, Friday, those are the days you got to look out for. All right, let's go move on back here. All right, let's see. Who is our next contestant here? All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom here. I'm going to try to keep up. Haley says, how am I doing? Doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good yourself. Let's see here. That plane guy wants me to take a look here at 38632. 38632. All right. This is across portions of Mississippi. Okay, so you're on the northwestern side here towards Hernando. Okay, so when it comes to tomorrow, first of all, tomorrow is not expected to be anything severe for you, so that's good news. So don't expect any severe thunderstorms tomorrow. It should be relatively fine. However, when it comes to it, let's see, Courtney, really? Court, you need to stop. Save your money. Stop donating. Courtney, thank you so much, but you do not have to do that. That's something you don't have to do, Court. Thank you, though. But like I said, yeah, for northwestern areas here of Mississippi, we do actually have a threat here also for Thursday. Now, once again, for Thursday, there is no exact breakdown on these on the storms right now. All that we know is that there's a 5% chance for severe weather being possible. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for it. I mean, we'll definitely watch it here. But once again, this is here for Thursday. Now, once we move into Friday, right now you're not in the 15% zone, but we'll need to watch it. Definitely should be watching out for it. So your main day actually does seem to be kind of Thursday for possible severe weather, which right now you're in a 5% chance of seeing severe weather in general. So, like I said, that's kind of what we're looking at here as of now. All right, let's see here. Next up, we got ourselves Grace. Once we take a look here at 55443. That's a really easy zip code to remember, I tell you what. All right, so this is across portions of Minneapolis. Now, there is good news, is that the storms are not expected to really boost up that high, or the severe storms anyway. As you notice here for tomorrow, there's something called a general thunder that's in effect for you. Now, it's just a normal thunderstorm threat. Just means that a few normal thunderstorms could be possible. So, like I said, right now, there's a small chance we could see a few thunderstorms. Some of them could be strong, but like I said, honestly, potential is pretty unlikely. So no overall severe weather is expected for you. I tell you what, though. Something we might need to watch, and I know you're going to hate me saying this, but we're looking at more snow. Yes, we are, even though we're like literally in mid-April. This system might even barrel some snow for a lot of the upper portions. Let me go ahead and show you guys really quickly. We're going to go ahead and switch you all over here to the models. Yeah, once again, it sucks. It does. But let's just hope that winter decides it wants to end here soon. Yeah, look at this. So here's the American GFS model. We track way down in time. So once again, we have this strong low-pressure system starting to kick up across the central plains. On the current meso-analysis, this is basically the current weather conditions you can actually see here. If I was to blow that up to the screen, make it look a little bit better, you can actually see this broad area of low pressure right there. So that's actually the beginning of the system. And once again, back over here to the models, you can actually see that actually taking place there, across portions here of the central United States. All right, let's go and fit this back up here so we can talk about the snow. Because once again, like I said, it sucks. We just had one snow, and now we're leading to another one. So it's like, really? Anyways, though, but like I said, whenever it comes to it here, we are actually seeing the possibility here of, once again, central and northern Minnesota. We are talking the potential snow yet again, maybe even for like North Dakota being possible and all that stuff. Let's see here. Are you kidding me? Pilot with a $100 donation. Oh my gosh. Dude. No way. Pilot. Dude. Oh my gosh. Pilot, thank you so much, dude. That is awesome. You did not have to do that. No way. Pilot, dude, thank you so much. Please know you don't have to do this. Saying, hello, Andrew, you really deserve. Let's see. You have kept me self throughout the years. I love being here with you, helping stream and chat smooth. I really like being here chatting with everyone. Courtney, have a great birthday. Thanks for giving me the chance to be admin here. No problem. Pilot, dude. that is amazing. I owe a lot to you guys out there. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Pilot, dude, that is crazy. Thank you. Like, you have no idea how thankful I am for that. Like, that's just unbelievable. Thank you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. I can't get over that now. I literally cannot get over that right now. Like, that is just absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Thank you so much. Like, that is just unbelievable. But like I said, we are going to be watching out for the possibility here of, once again, the potential Once again, severe weather over the next few days here. Yeah, and look at that. There's even a possibility of another spark of severe weather that could, or sorry, another spark of potential snowfall. It just won't end across portions here of Michigan. Like, that is kind of here for the 23rd, late 22nd, kind of 23rd. So that is just kind of, an idea of what we might be looking at for. So once again, to my northern folks out there, if you're across like Minnesota, possible snow here for the 20th. And all that fun stuff. And, once again, maybe even a little bit of a low. Now, I'm not too confident on the snow here across portions of, like, Michigan, per se. But that's just something we need to be looking out for. Let's see. Proxy! Dude, you guys are... Oh, my gosh. 175. Are you... Dude, I don't even know what to say. I am, like... Is this real? Like, seriously, is this real? Proxy with a $175 donation. There is no way. Saying Andrew rocks. Proxy, you rock. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh. I literally cannot believe this. You guys, thank you. That is super, super, super nice of you. Super generous of y'all. Like I said, I owe my gratitude to you guys. So, like I said, thank you all so much. Like, I am completely speechless right now. I literally am completely speechless right now. So, thank you guys. Jenny says, stop, drop, and roll. My goodness. Let's see. You deserve it, Andrew. Congratulations. Thank you. Guys, thank you all. From the bottom of my heart. So, wow, he's going to cry. I feel like it. It doesn't feel real. But thank you, guys. Seriously. That is super, super generous of y'all. All right. I know there's a lot of people who's like, come on, Andrew. Just get back to the weather. I will. But thank you, guys. Once again, thank you. It means a lot. It means the world to us. And it really helps keep us on our feet here. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. You guys absolutely rock. All right, let's see here. Once again, I have to say a final thank you. Thank you, guys. That's super awesome. All right, let's go ahead and pick up here where we left off. I don't even remember what we were talking about last here. Anyways, all right, let's see here. Cupid says, I'm going to be traveling from Peoria, Illinois this weekend, Thursday with family. Anyone know if I should be worried about severe weather? So you're traveling to Peoria, Illinois. All right, let's see. So Illinois, Illinois actually tomorrow has a threat. So this is Wednesday. So tomorrow, so tomorrow there is a risk here for like northern Illinois. Let's go and look up Peoria. How do you spell that? Let's see. P-E-O-R. Let's see. I-A. Gotcha. All right, so you, my friend, you know what? You are right there on the line, my man. I mean, you are directly on the line for severe weather potential. So, when it comes to it, there is a chance for possible severe weather, but when it comes to it, my friend, honestly, it's a very low chance. Very, very low chance. Only a 5% chance of possible severe weather. So, I really wouldn't count on seeing for sure severe weather. I would go by your day by saying, okay, a few severe storms could happen, but honestly, they're kind of unlikely. But like I said, it is a small severe weather threat. It should be taken seriously. So keep an eye out there for it. Now, just as a little breakdown, what you possibly could see out of tomorrow. The good news is that tornadoes out there is not a concern. So you're good, my friend. The only thing we got to watch out there is the possibility for damaging winds and maybe some hail. Could be a possibility. 5% chance for both of them. So that's our only lookout here right now. All right, let's see. Hey, hello, hey again, Andrew, back every severe weather event. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Pilot upgraded to a Category 2 hurricane. Pilot, dude, please save your money, dude. You have gone above and beyond today. You guys, seriously, like I said, please, just, thank you all, seriously, once again. Wow, Pilot, that is amazing, dude. Thank you once again so much. All right, let's see here. Next up, Janice says 14411 for snow. And like I said, as you guys may or may not know, there is another threat for snow. 14411 here. This is across areas of New York. Okay, so when it comes to it, okay, you're right here towards Buffalo. You're basically just kind of towards Rochester, kind of just northeast of Buffalo, essentially. Okay. So, like I mentioned before, y'all, we're going to switch back to the models here for a second. Because, like I said, there is actually a threat for severe weather here. There actually is a threat for potential severe weather here. I not mean severe weather. South of it, severe weather. I don't know what I was thinking. No, whenever it comes to those regions there, I mean, I would say that a few storms could theoretically happen out of this system here, kind of for the 23rd. It's still a few days out, so yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on it. But when it comes to it, it does not look like any snow is, expected here anytime soon from the GFS. Let me drive this over to the European model for a second. It's always good to get two opinions here rather than just one. In weather forecasting, that's something just one of the first things you better learn is that you can never just trust one model, and that's why we need to look here at the European model. So this one basically is saying, okay, so it does show that snow potential once again for like Minnesota. We might need to watch out for. Okay, it does show the support here of what the heck is going on? It just changed models on me. All right, there we go. So it goes for that. Okay, so yeah, it does not really show any snow really being a big concern, but you notice how that line there kind of goes up into portions of New York. Now, just by looking at that, you can't tell if severe weather will be likely. I'm going to grab a little sample of the atmosphere real quickly. Yeah, so based off of that, it does not seem to really be producing anything severe. So, I think you're good. Honestly, I do think that you are pretty good out there. All right, let's see here. Let me look here. So next up, let's see, Colton says, "Hi, Andrew. What's up, Colton? Hope you're doing good. Could slight risk shift northwest on Thursday?" Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and look over at the storm predictor. She said for Thursday, could it shift? Okay. I don't think it's gonna shift northwest because, like I said, the way this works here, let me go ahead and switch over to this so you guys can actually see the full view here rather than just a little bit of a corner of it. Now what's happening here is we have a cold front, basically a long line of storms that's going to be firing off here. And the thing with cold fronts is that once that line initially goes over you, that severe potential drops. So it has no chance really of moving northwest because, like I said, the cold front will already be over those regions by the time Thursday gets here. So the answer to that is no. Yep, the answer is that to no. All right, let's see. Skywarn says, have you seen the models for South Carolina's risk, specifically potential small tornado risk? I have not. I've been looking at the models off live stream here today. Pretty interesting stuff. I think that Thursday is, one of the days we really need to watch out for because, closer to the Gulf of Mexico, got the increased moisture supply. I tell you what, Thursday is going to be interesting. We'll see how that materializes. We'll see how that pans out. Also tomorrow. Now, there's one thing that's kind of got me a little questionable about tomorrow. There's something we call CAP. I know you guys probably heard that term somewhere else. But CAP in weather terms is different. Think of it as a blanket or, basically a level in the atmosphere that prevents thunderstorms from forming. So think of this blanket as suffocating the storms from even forming. That is a possibility across the Midwest. Now, I'm not saying it will happen, but there is a number of models that does actually support this. And let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about really quickly. So let's go ahead and do such here right now. We're going to move you all over here to the models. So let me show you what the NAM model has to show us. So in terms of that cap we were talking about, this is, see these dashed lines? That's where that cap is in effect, which will prevent thunderstorms from forming. So we track way down here in time, and you notice how that cap, how you can still see those diagonal lines there. That's meaning that that cap is still in effect. So that's the only concern I have. Once again, that prevents thunderstorms from forming. And it barely even has a window to squeeze out any potential for severe weather. So I would not be surprised. Now, the available energy, the thunderstorm fuel is there for severe weather to occur. But like I said, there's that limiting factor that's going to be preventing it altogether. So that's kind of the big problem. But since there is the availability of energy available and everything else is in line, I mean, severe weather, if that cap breaks, if that blanket breaks, could spark a few severe thunderstorms. But overall, they're just kind of playing it safe here, essentially. But we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Well, I'll let y'all know. Let's see here. Trizdog says, is there any tornado potential tomorrow? Yes, there is actually. Tomorrow, let's go and switch y'all back over here to the Storm Prediction Center for a second. So tomorrow there actually is a tornado threat. Now it's nothing extreme. They have a 5% chance for tornadoes. The biggest chance for tornadoes tomorrow will be across kind of east central Kansas, southeastern Nebraska. Once again, that little brown area means a 5% chance of seeing tornadoes within 25 miles. So overall, that is something we should be looking out here for. But anyways, that is something we are going to be looking out here for. And the overall tornado threat, the overall potential for tornadoes does extend all the way from basically west central Oklahoma, driving all the way up and into portions of like southwestern Iowa. So overall, that is kind of, what we are seeing with tornado potential here. Now, damaging winds, we have a 15% chance. So once again, that just means a 15% chance of seeing damaging winds, maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour tomorrow. And when it comes to hail, 15% chance. But, like I said, you notice how there is that black netting that goes around it. Once again, that right there, my friends, that is where we are seeing a big old potential for some hail. And once again, maybe the potential of 2 inches in diameter or larger. So, once again, if you don't know for reference, that's larger than golf ball size hail being possible. Like, that is pretty large hail. And that's expected, or that's possible across those areas kind of in this little black dash region. So, basically, central Oklahoma, this is pretty much west of Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City is right there in that 5% region, kind of right in there. So this is slightly west, kind of for more like Lawton, Oklahoma. If you're out towards those regions, it looks like hail could be a bigger concern. So we'll keep an eye out there for that. Central portions of Kansas, we're talking areas here basically like, potentially Wichita. Wichita, Kansas, is inside the 15% risk area, so watch out for potentially large hail out there as well. Whenever it comes to it, also Topeka, Kansas, 15% chance. So overall, hail is something we need to watch out for as well, as it does look to be a big old concern. Yep, absolutely. All right, let's see here. Sowing. Once we take a look here at a zip code. All right, let's go and switch on back here to the main program we look at here. All right, let's see. So sowing wants me to take a look here at 74631. 74631 across Blackwell, Oklahoma. Gotcha. So when it comes to it, sowing, you're actually inside of that level 2. You're in the biggest risk for tomorrow. So that is a severe weather threat. Once again, level 2 out of 5. Higher the number, the more severe it is. However, when it comes to it, you're right here. You are inside the slight risk. Once again, that level 2 out of 5. So you do need to be looking out for severe weather tomorrow. And as we actually mentioned here, tomorrow's concern out there for you, the main problem is for hail. Actually significant hail. What we're literally just talking about, there is a 15% chance of significant hail, potentially, once again, 2 inches in diameter or larger. So we're talking some pretty beefy size hail. Does look to be a good possibility out there. Now, tornadoes cannot be ruled out. It's not a big percentage. It's only a 2% chance. Now, it's something that you should not completely ignore, as it cannot be fully ruled out. It's a very low chance. If you look at it this way, it's a 98% chance a tornado will not drop within 25 miles of you. But that's just no way to look at it. But it's a very low percentage out there. So not really too worried about tornadoes. Damaging winds, 5% chance. So damaging winds, your main concern is hail, as we talked about, followed by the potential for some damaging winds, and that little itty bitty tornado threat cannot be completely ruled out there. But that's that. That is kind of what we're looking at. All right, let's see here. Next up, we got ourselves. Let's see. Max says, "Hey Andrew, mind check in." 68666, please, and thank you for what you do. No problem, Max. Anytime. All right, let's see here. 68666. All right, let's see here. 68666. All right, this is across portions of Nebraska in a place called Stormsburg. Would you believe it? You're actually in the risk there. Well, Stormsburg is in the risk there. All right, so when it comes to it, you have a marginal risk. You're right on the edge of that little risk there for tomorrow. So you are in the severe weather risk out there. You're not in the biggest risk, though, so that's good. When it comes to it, tornado percentage is actually a 2% chance. So itty-bitty little threat. Once again, not too worried about tornadoes across your location. It's not impossible for a few of them to pop off, but very unlikely. Now, when it comes to damaging winds, 5% chance, as well as hail, 5% chance. So you're basically looking out for some damaging wind gusts, maybe up to 60 miles an hour. Possibly, like I said, 5% chance of that. Very low probability. Once again, tornado, 2% chance. So your chances are there for possible severe weather, but once again, not expected to be anything extreme. So you should be good. Should be good, too. All right, let's see here. Reminder: 2% is not a zero. Do not underestimate it. Exactly, that is true. Like it was said, a 2% chance basically cannot rule out the tornado the tornado probability at all. Meaning that there's still even though it's a low risk, it's very unlikely, but it's still not impossible, and you should not just completely ignore it. That's basically what I'm meaning to say here. Let's see here. Pilot says, any updates on 37188? Of course. Let's go and see here. 37188. Pilot, I definitely owe you this and a lot more for what you've done today. Just FYI. So if there's anything else I can do for you, seriously, let me know. So this is up here just north of Nashville. Okay. So when it comes to it, there is not a severe weather risk here for today or tomorrow, but let's go and switch over back to the Storm Prediction Center for a second. When it comes to it, so Nashville is actually like right on the edge of that severe weather risk there. So you have a thunderstorm risk, a few chances for a few thunderstorms you can actually see, but anything severe right now is not really expected. And of course, whenever you move into Friday, there's that risk further down south away from you. So right now, there is no defined risk of severe weather that's expected for you. Something I can do for you, though, something I will do for you, though, really quickly, is actually double take this. Even though you're not in the specific risk region, I do want to zoom over to, these regions out there. Let's see. So when it comes to it, okay, it looks like a bit of available energy could be around that region for like late Friday. So right now, I mean, there's enough energy to fire off some thunderstorms, but yeah, I really don't think it's supposed to be anything severe. So I think you're all right. But yeah, so just watch out for a few thunderstorms being possible, but really nothing severe is expected out of this. So overall, you're looking pretty good. Looking mighty fine. All right, let's see here. Is there any risk for severe weather in Kansas City? So, yes, Kansas City does actually have a slight risk here. Level 2 out of 5 tomorrow. Got to keep an eye out there for it. Overall, let's see, tomorrow's percentage. Let's see, tornado probability here. We are looking at actually less than 2% chance. So tornadoes is not really your concern. Damaging winds, 15% chance, and when it comes to hail, 15% chance. So damaging wind gusts, maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour. The possibility of a few hailstones as well is a possibility. So we'll keep an eye on it. All right, let's see here. Sherry wants me to take a look here at, let's see, 62864. 62864. All right, let's cross Illinois. Okay, so tomorrow there's not a risk for severe weather. So tomorrow being Wednesday. Not a risk for severe weather. However, whenever we move into actually Thursday, there's a risk for severe weather. We actually have a marginal risk here. Let me go ahead and show you real quickly. So that is a level 1 out of 5 if you don't know what marginal risk is. Think of this as a scale from 1 to 5. 5 being the worst expectancy for severe weather, and 1 being kind of the lower end severe weather threat. But regardless of what level you're in, there's a severe weather threat, meaning that there is a chance for some damaging and life-threatening storms. So keep that in mind. No matter what level you're in, even if it's a big risk or a low risk, there's still a threat for damaging thunderstorms. So you do have yourself a little marginal risk here, level 1 out of 5. Now, even though, like I said, it's a low probability, cannot be completely ruled out. Right now, there's no breakdown except for the percentage of potential of severe weather, and you have a 5% chance, which is that marginal risk here. So you only have a 5% chance of seeing severe weather within 25 miles of you, but we'll watch it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll definitely watch out for possible upgrades. I think that Thursday potentially has a good probability on it, so we'll keep an eye on it. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. So that was there for Sherry. Let's see. Justin wants me to take a look here at a zip code of 76051. 76051. It's across Grapevine, Texas. Okay, so this is basically Dallas. Gotcha. So when it comes to it, whoa, what's going on here? Oh wow, hold on. All right, let me show you this real quickly. This is on radar. So we currently have a nasty, severe thunderstorm warning there in south central Nebraska here. This is across Campbell. Wow. Yeah, look at that white. You see the white and blue? That's showing us like very large hail. That's currently going on in there. There's no rotation. That's good. That's got to at least be golf ball size hail. Yep, look at that. Golf ball size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. That is some big old hail. So that's basically 1.75 inches in diameter. So once again, tomorrow, there's that potential for 2+ inches, even bigger than this. So keep that in mind. That's definitely enough to cause some damage. But yes, golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. We're going to watch that one closely. All right, let's move on back here, though. All right, so we were looking at Dallas here regarding severe weather. So when it comes to it right now, for tomorrow anyways, there's not a risk for severe weather. But when it comes to it on Thursday, there is actually a pretty decent threat here for Thursday across portions here of Texas. Now, when it comes to it, Dallas is kind of, so you're kind of just, kind of in like northwest here. So when it comes to it, you're actually in a marginal at level 1 out of 5. But you're right on the line, my friend. Let's go ahead and show you real quickly. So your risk here for Thursday, you can see you're right there on, you're literally right on the line. So who knows? You might be able to be pulled into that slider there. But overall, like I said, that's kind of what we are looking here. That's kind of what we are seeing here overall. 15% chance for severe weather. So right now, there is no individual breakdown, but yeah, we'll just keep an eye on it. All right, let's see here. Proxy says, Andrew, when you get a moment, anything you can offer for 44132? Thanks, no problem. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you as well, Proxy. You've done a lot for us overall and today in general. So, of course, anything for y'all. Let's see here. So you said 44132, 44132. Okay, cross portions here of Ohio. All right, let's see. So right now, the good news is, Proxy, is that there's no risk. There's no risk from the Storm Prediction Center saying that you're seeing any severe weather. So that's good. However, just because of that does not really rule out the chances completely. I would honestly watch out for like the late 22nd. Let me go ahead and show you the models really quickly. Whenever it comes to it here, let's go and move this over. So here's the European model. It kind of shows a really strong low pressure system, like literally right over you. Now, I don't think severe weather will be sparking off that high. I do think that heavy rain could be a possibility out of it. But overall, that is what the European model has to say. But like I said, the GFS, the American model here, when it comes to it, this one actually supports pretty much the same thing. So right now, there's no well-defined severe weather probability, but there's definitely a really strong low-pressure system. One thing out of these systems is as they quickly, rapidly intensify, is that the pressure in the storms drops a lot quicker, which that means that winds will start to increase. So that could be a possibility. When it comes to it, look at this. So let's take a look at that wind gust possibility. Okay, yeah, you can actually see for that storm there, possibly some of those wind gusts maybe up in excess of 40 miles per hour. So, yeah, that's actually a big concern across a lot of the country here. Look at that. So as this first system rolls through, this is basically shown for the early 20th. Look at that. Damaging wind potential, this is pretty much near damaging wind potential. Some of those wind gusts maybe up to 40 to 50 miles an hour. So Oklahoma, Kansas, yeah, in general, you might want to watch out for that. But yeah, but that's one model there. But anyways, it's something to take into consideration as, with these strengthening lows, can definitely produce some, obviously that pressure gradient there could definitely produce some pretty nasty wind gusts. Whoa, they just issued another warning ahead of that storm here. Let's go look at that real quickly. So yeah, we were watching this one guy right here. Like I said, it had golf ball size hail on it. The potential here for 60-mile-an-hour winds. So all of that is moving now northeast here, kind of towards like Holstein. Let's see here. Areas up towards like Junita, I think that's how you might say that. Hastings, however you want to say it, and Prosser. So those regions now are under a severe thunderstorm warning here for the potential of, let's see, what is that? Golf ball size hail? Yep, golf ball size hail. Same thing as the last one, and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So we'll keep an eye on it. Definitely will watch out for it. Overall, yeah, these cells are kind of merging together, as you can kind of tell. Very interesting. Yeah, those are a pretty nasty group of cells. Once again, these are in south central Nebraska right now. We do got some hail reports coming out of it. We have 1.25 inch here near Franklin, which is very far south in Nebraska, near the line of Oklahoma, actually. So if you're across those regions, just a little bit of a heads up there for y'all. Just let y'all know what's going on out there. All right, let's see here. Pilot says, thank you, no problem. All right, I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom of the chat. I am way far away for that. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Jay-Zor wants me to take a look here at 646. 646. All right, across Illinois. Okay, you're basically just north here of Chicago. Okay, so tomorrow, you actually have a marginal risk here, level 1 out of 5 on the severe weather spectrum. So we'll continue to keep an eye out there for it. So marginal risk here, once again, level 1 out of 5 for possible severe weather. Now, your percentages out of it, whenever it comes to like what we can expect out of the out of this event here for you, tornadoes is not a concern. So that's good news, or not for you anyways. So you're far away from that tornado concern. So less than 2% chance. Don't gotta worry about tornadoes across there for tomorrow. However, damaging winds is a chance. Also hail. So 5% chance for damaging wind possibilities and 5% chance for hail. So maybe some of those damaging wind gusts nearby within 25 miles potentially could be up to 60, maybe to 70 miles an hour at maximum. Of course, whenever it comes to the hail potential, we're talking the potential here of maybe up to quarter size or larger, because you're not in that significant risk, but you have a chance for hail, and that's basically what that overall means there. Yep, that is kind of what we're looking at. All right, let's see here. Let's see, 87701. I don't even know how to pronounce your name, man. So let's do 87701 across Las Vegas. Interesting. This is Las Vegas, New Mexico. All right. So when it comes to it, all right. Let's see. Whenever it comes to it here, all right. So severe weather, I can tell you right off the bat, there's not a concern out there for you guys. So that's good. That's good news. The only thing I say that's heading out towards your way is the potential for a lot of sunshine, from what it looks like, actually. For the most part, yeah, a lot of these systems are going to be well out of your range, so you're looking pretty much clear for the next while. So there's really nothing to worry about out there. It's most of those areas east of you, starting off in the Central Plains, that really has the risk here. But you're good. You're looking pretty all right. Oh, okay, you want me to look at wind? Okay, I can do that for you. Let's go and switch over here to the models. Now, I'm going to take you over here to another model, not just one specific one. There's one called the blend of models. Now, this, once again, still not perfect, but it takes all the models and kind of blends them together and gives you an average of what the models have to say about, wind gusts and stuff. All right, so yeah, no, you can actually see there, that is a big potential for some winds, maybe up to 40 to 50 miles per hour out towards your location. Now, that is something you might want to watch out for. But like I said, precipitation-wise, storms, snow, not really expected. We're looking all right. But yeah, that's actually something a lot of people got to watch out for here across the states, especially there for like the, the central portions, central southern plains, Midwest, and, portions of the Ohio Valley, potentially. Should keep an eye out there for. But that is that. All right, let's see. We're going to switch on back here. Let me look here. Brent Jones wants me to take a look here at a zip code of 70659. 70659 across Louisiana. All right, so this is kind of west central side. All right, so whenever it comes to it, let's see, we're going to go ahead and pause this here. So actually something I should probably do here. So when it comes to it, there is actually the chance for severe weather where you're at. You're actually in a level 2 out of 5, I believe. Let's see. All right, so whenever it comes to, I'm going to go ahead and switch over here to the Storm Prediction Center really quickly just to give you all a look at what risk you're in here. So you're right here basically north of Lake Charles. So you're basically right at this point. So here for Thursday, you're inside of a marginal risk here, level 1 out of 5 for severe weather. Once again, there is no direct breakdown. However, look at this. For Friday, you're in a level 2 out of 5. So it's kind of like the it's kind of like the transition from Thursday into Friday is where your severe weather threat is located. So, gotta be looking out there for severe weather both Thursday and Friday. Keep an eye on it. Right now, like I said, there is no defined breakdown right now, but still, we should watch out for it. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. But yeah, that is definitely something we need to be looking out there for. Let's see here. Tim Lee wants me to take a look here. We're going to switch back over to the main program. By the way, guys, if you have not already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Tim Lee wants me to take a look here at 39815. 39815. Okay, this is across portions here of Georgia. All right, so kind of the southwestern side. So right now, there is no breakdown regarding severe weather. So, like I said, right now, it's not a... you're not in the defined risk as of right now for severe weather from the Storm Prediction Center anyways. But when it comes to it out towards your way, once again, southwestern Georgia here, what we could possibly be seeing here down in the future is the potential of, maybe a few storms. I mean, theoretically could occur, but right now, once again, you're not in the risk for it. If it could happen, if it would happen, it would be here basically for the 22nd, kind of like probably early afternoon from what it looks like, and then high pressure is just going to build in. So overall, yeah, I really don't see too much high potential for you. We have a lot of high pressure down there right now, which is basically preventing severe weather from happening. Whenever it comes to it, yeah, right here for basically the 22nd, that's where your potential goes through. After that, another round of high pressure will be building in. So if you don't know, high pressure just leads to nice conditions, sunny skies usually, no precipitation. So overall, that's kind of what we're looking at. All right, let's see. Crystal says, how are you today? Doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good yourself. Let's see, word for word. Once you take a look here at 51545. All right, let's see. We're going to move on back here really quickly to the main page. You said 51545. 51545. Okay, this is across basically north. Okay, oh, sorry. This is basically west central Iowa here. All right, so you're in a slight risk. So once again, tomorrow is your day. You're actually in the big threat for tomorrow, or the biggest threat, I should say. Once again, there's a scale from 1 to 5. 1 is the lowest chance for severe weather. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic. Lowest chance for severe weather, up to level 5 is the highest chance. We only have a level 2, and you're in that level 2 area. So it is something to watch out for. Now the breakdown, since it's closed, since it's literally tomorrow, the breakdown for severe weather includes the possibility for tornadoes. Now it's a very low chance. It's a 2% chance. The good news is that you're not in the highest threat for tornadoes. The highest chance is a 5% chance for tomorrow. You're in a 2% chance. So overall, tornadoes, although very low chance, cannot fully be ruled out. Damaging winds, 15% chance. So within 25 miles of you, there's a 15% chance that a few damaging wind gusts, maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour, could occur as the storms roll through. And when it comes to hail, you're right on the significant line. So what that means is that you basically have a 15% chance still within 25 miles, as we were mentioning. But the hail sizes could be pretty large for your location, potentially up to 2 inches in diameter, or potentially larger, meaning, like I said, 2 inches in diameter, that's some pretty large hail. For reference, that's larger than a golf ball. So that is something we should probably watch out for. We'll be live here tomorrow, so regardless, I'll let you know what's going on with it, as storms do occur. Absolutely. All right, let's see here. But that is what we are seeing here. Let's see. Justin wants to do a tornado threat here for Thursday. Okay, so here's the thing. So when it comes to it, since today's Tuesday, there is no defined breakdown for Thursday right now, so there's no exact percentage. But I do think tornadoes will be a concern. That's all I can tell you right now, really, because like I said, there is no breakdown. This is still a few days out. Things are expected to shift a little bit in the models, and as they do, the tornado percentages could go up or they could go down. But right now, there's no defined percentage. So I'll keep you in the loop with that. All right, let's see here. When it comes to it, let's see. Marine Brat wants me to take a look here at 38053. 38053. Okay, this is across portions of Tennessee. Okay, you're right here towards Memphis. Gotcha. All right, so when it comes to Memphis, there is actually a risk for severe weather for you. Let me go ahead and switch you over here to the Storm Prediction Center. So your risk here will be on Thursday. There is a chance here for Thursday for possible severe weather. So you can actually see how you're right there next to the yellow, but you're in the dark green. That is level 1 on the severe scale. Now, like I said, just because you're in the lowest level for severe thunderstorms, once again, it's overall a threat for damaging and life-threatening storms. That's basically what these risks represent. Even though it's a lower chance, it's possible. Now, right now, there is no breakdown. Once again, anything 2 days out or more, or anything 3 days out or more, does not have a defined breakdown. So today, we have a defined breakdown between tornadoes, large hail, damaging winds. Same thing for tomorrow. But after that, we don't. And this is for Thursday. That's the day after tomorrow. So when it comes to it, we do not have a direct breakdown. However, I can tell you that there is a 5% chance of you seeing severe weather in general within 25 miles of you, depending on if that's tornadoes, large hail, or damaging winds. Well, we'll need to watch it. We'll need to watch out for it. Anyways, but that's that. All right, let's see here. Let's see. What is the chances of thunderstorms for tomorrow and Thursday in St. Louis? Okay, so you can see actually right here. So when it comes to tomorrow, there's no risk for severe weather, so you're good tomorrow. But Thursday, kind of same thing applies for you as we were just looking at there towards Memphis. We actually have a marginal risk out there as well. So there will be the potential for severe weather. Once again, there is no breakdown out there, but yeah, the potential for severe weather does exist out there. Absolutely. So we'll keep an eye on it. All right, let's see here. Let's see. We have Raka wants me to take a look here at 47990. All right, let's see. We're going to switch y'all back over to the main page here. So you want me to take a look here? What was that again? 47990. 47990. Okay, it's across Indiana. All right, this is basically the western side here. So we have a generalized thunderstorm threat. So basically a level 0 because this is not a severe weather threat. However, when it comes to it actually here for Thursday, kind of same thing applies for you as we were just looking at there in Memphis and St. Louis. You have a marginal risk here, level 5. Level 1 with a 5% chance of seeing severe weather. Yeah, that's the lowest chance for severe weather, but like I said, it cannot be ruled out. Gotta watch what I gotta say there, because it's not a level 5. The good news is that we do not have any level 5s anytime soon. Who's that ding dong coming through? Just useless information. Nothing important, really. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and scroll down to the bottom of chat here. Let me see here. Christine says, any concerns for 61532? All right, let's see, 61532. Okay, this is across Illinois. Okay. Okay. The answer to that is kind of. There is no threat right now from the Storm Prediction Center of you saying that there is going to be severe weather for you. So right now you're not in the big risk for severe weather in general. But I tell you what, look at this. You see how close you are to this green line? I mean, you're within a few miles of it. Now, these lines are not perfect, obviously. These outlooks are not perfect. So a few strong to severe storms can spiral outside of the risk area. So even though it's a very low chance and you're not in the direct line of severe weather activity, it's not impossible for a few strong to severe storms happening. Now, this would be here for Thursday. Okay, this is for kind of Thursday evening-ish, rough estimate there. But that's kind of what we're looking at. So overall, you're not in the risk, but you're close to one. So I would still watch the weather because you never know. I mean, this is for Thursday. We still have 2 days to go before Thursday hits. The new updates from the from the Storm Prediction Center could indeed throw you in the severe weather risk by then, by the time Thursday gets here. So keep an eye on it. All right, let's see here. When it comes to it, let's see. Next up, we have Robin. All right, Robin wants me to look here at 44601. 44601 across Alliance, Ohio. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see here. All right, so this is basically northeast Ohio. Okay, so when we actually looked at for same region towards Proxy, where Proxy's at, there's actually no severe weather risk for you right now. The only thing I would watch out for is actually the potential for some rainfall out of this. That's about it. The day of rainfall is going to be here probably... yeah, kind of expected to probably roll through here maybe around the 22nd. Probably some torrential rainfalls. Like I said, if I take you back over the models really quickly, actually just to show you this real quickly, when it comes to it, there's actually in the models, between the American GFS and the European ECMWF, when it comes to it, there is a strengthening low expected to really kick off there across Ohio. So with that strengthening low, like I said, there will be the possibility here of the potential for some strong winds as the system grows in strength. Because like I said, the pressure drops, meaning that the air around the region where the pressure is dropping is trying to flow in those regions. So all the air around where it's getting stronger is starting to come towards the middle. So with that being said, that is where winds could be a potential. So right now it's a little early, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Let's see, Reka says, thank you, no problem. Let's see here. Max wants me to take a look here at 73301. All right, we're going to move you all back over here to this. So you said 73301. 73301. Okay, this is across areas of... Apparently this is not anywhere in the United States. Was that right? 73301. Yeah, apparently it was. This is not showing anywhere in the United States, unfortunately. Like I said, I wish I could do something about that, but our programs don't go out that far. All right, let's see here. Crystal wants me to take a look here at 45431. 45431. Okay, this is across portions of Ohio. Gotcha. So you're kind of towards Dayton. So yeah, basically same thing applies for you. When it comes to it, just watch out for some heavy rainfall on the 22nd. A few rumbles of thunder seriously could not be ruled out in it. But severe thunderstorms right now, I don't think so. But we'll watch it. I mean, you never know. It's kind of an early indicator from the models. I mean, 22nd is still, what, 4 days out? You know me, I don't like to forecast 5 days or more, but since you're kind of pushing it there by being 4 days out, but definitely rain. Definitely rain. I can tell you that. Absolutely. Let's see here. Robin says, thank you, Andrew. No problem. You're very, very welcome. All right, let's see. But anyways, that's what we're looking at. Logan says 54401. I know we don't have severe weather risk. I was just wondering how much precipitation we could expect in total from tomorrow through Thursday. Okay, yeah, I got you. So that, like I said, if y'all have any special requests, I mean, like I said, we're very open with you guys. You know, I'm perfectly fine with looking at stuff like that. So you want me to take a look here at the precipitation expectancy 54401. Okay, let's see here. 54401. Okay, this is across Wausau, Wisconsin. Okay. Gotcha. So, when it comes to it here, okay, so whenever it comes to it overall, since you're kind of in the central portion of Wisconsin, I'm going to take you over here to the blend of models. You know, this is like my go-to in the kind of extended range forecast regarding, you know, precipitation, stuff like that. So here we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and switch all over here to the models. So we're going to switch actually up here towards Wisconsin for obvious reasons. So Wausau, Wisconsin's right there. Whenever it comes to the expected rainfall between now and Thursday, okay, we're expecting about an inch according to the blend here. And once again, like I said, the blend just takes a bunch of models, averages out rainfall totals, looking at about an inch. So around an inch is a good expectancy. Let's see the GFS. I want to take a look at the main models too, just to kind of get an idea. Yeah, look at that. So the main GFS shows a little bit of a heavier streak, maybe at least slightly higher than an inch. And lastly, the European model shows a little bit less, actually. So, actually, no, a little bit more now. So, yeah, I'd say it's safe to say we could probably expect maybe about an inch of rainfall being possible. I think that's a good possibility. Let's see here. Hunter wants me to take a look here at 75778. All right, let's see. We're going to switch over here back to main program. So 75778 across portions of Texas. Okay. All right, so you're basically east here of Dallas. So tomorrow there's not a risk for severe weather, but you have a big risk here actually for Thursday. You're in the slight risk, that level 2 out of 5 on the severe spectrum. You're actually the highest risk for Thursday. So when it comes to it, there is a risk for severe weather. Once again, a level 2. There is no breakdown, as we mentioned before, for days basically tomorrow, or sorry, days after tomorrow, essentially. So with that being said, there's a 15% chance for severe weather. Right now, that's the breakdown. But I'm going to do something a little special there for you. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you over here to the models for a second, and I'm going to break this down, and I'll tell you what I really believe is the big concern for you. So even though you're not in a direct percentage, I can, like, obviously since I know how to, obviously read, I've been studying this for many years now, I can give you a good example of what we might be able to see out there. So obviously Thursday, like I said, is your day. As you can see, there's a lot of available energy out there for possible severe weather. Let's go and just grab a sounding out there. Kind of for like late Thursday. Once again, Thursday is your day for possible severe weather out of there. So let's see. All right, so according to the sounding here, let's go ahead and actually make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see it. So overall, okay, D-Cape, it's one of the values we need to look at for possible damaging wind potential. Yeah, I definitely think the damaging winds could be a possible concern. Hail, probably not much of a concern. I think, as of right now, it seems like a main damaging wind concern. Whenever it comes to it on tornado probability, you notice how the winds are pointing directly north at the surface. As you go up in the atmosphere, they change directions to the northeast. So, you kind of see that on the hodograph, how it curves a little bit. Honestly, a few weak tornadoes could not be ruled out. That's kind of that. So, I think your main concern is damaging winds followed by a few weak tornadoes. But, I mean, honestly, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing right now. Now, obviously, this goes off of multiple models. I have to dive into it, but that's just a good idea of what we might be able to see. All right. Anyways, that is kind of what we are seeing here. All right. Alrighty, let's see here. Brandon says, "What is the host name of the stream?" Here, me? I guess. I guess I am the host. Andrew. That is my name. All right, we're gonna move back over here to this region here. All right, let's see. Bear Boy wants me to take a look here at 76227. 76227. Okay, across Aubrey, Texas. Okay, so Aubrey is basically north of Dallas. So for Thursday, we have a marginal risk here, level 1 out of 5. So 5% chance for severe weather overall. So right now, once again, there's no breakdown for it. Yeah, so this is here for Thursday. Let me grab another sounding out towards your location as well, since I'm already still on that page. I'm just going to briefly glance at it. I don't see really big tornado probability. I do see damaging wind potential. And maybe some hail. Maybe some hail out there. But you're in a marginal right now. But I would watch for a possible upgrade. Because I do think that Thursday could be upgraded. In my opinion. I do. Because like I said, there's a lot of available stuff out there. A lot of strong winds, essentially, in some areas. A lot of instability. Tons of available energy. Just crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see here. Tyler has a question saying 30143 for wind and rainfall. Gotcha. All right, so we're going to take you over to the blend of models. Let's see. Well, first of all, we need to figure out where that's at. So 30143. 30143. Okay, this is across Georgia. Right here on the north central side. So we're kind of just north of Atlanta. All right, let's go ahead and drive you over here to the blend here. We're going to go ahead and move this out to the National Weather Service blend of models. We're going to switch you down here towards Georgia. All right, let's do this. All right, so once again, the blend of models takes a bunch of models' opinions, blends them together, averages out things. So that's kind of what that's showing. So you're basically north of Atlanta, not too far up north. You're kind of right in here. This is right around your location. So when it comes to rainfall over the next little bit, now, honestly, really nothing crazy. Possibly, I'd say about maybe up to a half an inch is what the models are suggesting. So majority of the rainfall will be happening, obviously, here for basically Saturday. Yeah, Saturday is whenever this rain's going to roll through. So Saturday morning through like Saturday afternoon, you're going to be seeing some rainfall, potentially up to a half an inch diameter. I'm used to talking about hail at this point, but a half an inch of rainfall could be possible. Now, you said wind gusts too, which we'll look at real quickly. So when it comes to those wind gusts, honestly, really nothing too extreme here. This is kind of showing for, moving into the 19th, so tomorrow for the 21st, 22nd. It could get pretty gusty on the 22nd, maybe up to 25 miles per hour. Wind gusts, what the winds could max out at, essentially. But overall, that's kind of what we're looking at. Crystal says, I have a question. Let's see. I heard we have an El Nino watch. What does that mean? So, I'm sure you guys have heard the terms El Nino and La Nina. We were just in a La Nina. We're now out of that. So, El Nino, basically, it changes climate. It changes the way storms work, essentially. So, for a La Nina year, for example, hurricane season, just a random example. La Nina hurricane seasons are bad, meaning a lot more storms, a lot stronger storms. El Nino, if that does occur, watch meaning it could happen. If an El Nino occurs, that means possibly a weaker hurricane season due to increased trade winds towards the equator, slightly north. Anyways, but with that being said, I mean, we are in an El Nino watch, potentially. We're going to watch it. That's what that means. Just pay attention to it. We'll see. All right, let's see here. But yeah, that is that. Let's see. Models for Thursday are looking a little more concerning. Yes, they are. Like I said, I'm a little more concerned about just a slight risk rather than, like I said, right now we just have a slight risk. You know, if models continue to trend what they're trending and what they're showing here, I would have no problem saying they're probably going to increase this to at least an enhanced risk. But, of course, not the Storm Prediction Center. I can't say that right off the top of my head, but personally, I do think it is. I think it could. Potentially. We'll see. All right, let's see here. All right, it's going all the way to the bottom. Let's see. Naomi wants me to take a look here at 71901. All right, let's see. 71901 across portions of Hot Springs, Arkansas. Okay, so when it comes to it, let's see here. So tomorrow, you're not in the risk for severe weather, so that's good news. However, when it comes to, let's see, Thursday, I believe? Thursday, you have a big threat. You're actually in at level 2. So once again, there's no breakdown. There's a 15% chance of overall severe weather occurring here for Thursday. Let me break down the model really quickly for you. Once again, just kind of get a glimpse of what we could be seeing. You know, just taking a sample of the atmosphere really quickly. I'm just going to briefly skim it. So, possible few weak tornadoes could occur. No hail. I don't think hail is going to be a concern out there. Damaging wind gusts could be a possibility. But there's a pretty decent curved photograph there, meaning that there is a little bit of spin in the atmosphere that could produce a few tornadoes. All right, let's see here. Xavier says, how does, looking over the next few days. So 78729. All right, let's see. 78729. Across Texas. Okay. So basically here north of San Antonio. Okay, so this is right here for... Okay, so tomorrow there's actually a thunderstorm threat, but not anything severe wise. So there's no severe thunderstorms expected. Now, whenever it comes to, once again, that's here tomorrow. Whenever it comes to Thursday, there's actually a slight risk, or let's see. Sorry, a marginal risk here, level 1 out of 5 for severe weather, so a 5% chance for severe weather. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Namus says, I have a question. Is winds at 66 knots dangerous if I were to go skydiving? Honestly, like I said, I don't know much about skydiving, but I do know that 66 knots is pretty fast-moving winds. A knot is lower than miles an hour, so in that case, the winds would be over 70 miles an hour at that level. Depends on where you're looking at. So it could definitely blow you around, that's for sure. I mean, if you're free-falling, it's definitely going to curve your trajectory a little bit. But once again, I'm not a skydiver, and I don't know much about it. But that's as much as I can tell you. All right, let's see here. Anything for Des Moines, Iowa? Okay, so Des Moines, Iowa, actually, yes. Tomorrow there's a severe weather threat for you. So you see, you're actually right smack dab in the middle of a slight risk, that level 2 out of 5 on the spectrum. So when it comes to tomorrow's possibilities here, we actually have ourselves, let's see, a 2% chance for tornadoes, very low chance, but it cannot be fully ruled out. Damaging winds, 15% chance of damaging winds, maybe up to 60 to 70 miles an hour out of some storms. Within 25 miles, there's a 15% chance. And hail, same thing, 15% chance of maybe quarter-size hail or larger. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. So you're saying we possibly could deal with the QLCS with the embedded supercells? Potentially, yes. QLCS, if you don't know what that is, guys, a long line, we call it a squall line too. QLCS is just a fancy term, quasi-linear convective system. It's just a long line of storms. And embedded, meaning that there's a few rotating thunderstorms that could be embedded inside that line. Yeah, looks possible. So that's kind of what we're looking at. All right, let's see. Kyle says, can I do 63028? All right, let's see here. 63. Oh, not 6 dot. 63028. All right, this is across Festus, Missouri. Okay, you're south of St. Louis. Okay, so St. Louis does have a risk for Thursday, a level 1 out of 5. 5% chance for severe weather. That's about all we can tell you right now, essentially. Still a few days out. We'll continue watching it, but anytime soon, like today, tomorrow, no, not expecting anything severe-wise. You're looking good. All right, let's see here. All right, next up we have Max with another zip code. Wants to take a look here at 63301. Sorry, 73301. Okay, this is also across non-United States territory, so I can't look at that. All right, let's see here. Next up we have Joseph. Wants to take a look here at 71602. 71602. Across Whitehall, Arkansas. Gotcha. So you're basically in the south central side of Arkansas. So, you actually have a big threat, a level 2 out of 5, or the biggest threat we have. Right now, there's no breakdown once again, but a 15% chance of severe weather is possible. Personally, I think all hazards could be on the table out there. I did look at a sounding out there in Arkansas. I did see tornado possibilities and damaging wind possibilities as probably the main concerns, but we'll keep an eye on it. Can I check in Northwest Mississippi? Yes. So, Northwest Mississippi, we actually do have a risk here. Let me go ahead and show you real quickly. From the Storm Prediction Center, we do actually have a, same day here for Thursday, we do actually have a marginal, a level 1 out of 5 on the severe spectrum. Now, once again, just because it's the lowest severe weather threat does not mean you should totally ignore it, because like I said, I mean, any severe weather threat is considered the possibility for life-threatening and damaging storms. So regardless of the level, you need to watch out for it. Even though it's a lower probability, but you do have a 5% chance for severe weather out there. So keep an eye on it. All right, let's see here. Michael says, what about 80138? I know no tornadoes, but high wind and snow. 80138. Let's see here. Let me look at this real quickly. 80138. So 80138. Okay, across Colorado. All right, so you're basically here southeast of Denver. Okay, let me bring over the models real quickly. We're gonna fit this to screen for y'all so it looks a little, so you guys can actually see what's going on here. All right, let's move this over here. So when it comes to it here in Colorado, you're southeast of Denver. I would be really looking out for some wind gusts. Very, very strong, heavy wind gusts, as you can see. According to the blended models, potentially up to like 50, maybe nearly 60 in some gusts. Very heavy winds. Looks very much possible. Pretty much from now until... Yeah, pretty much like tomorrow. From now to tomorrow. Really got to watch out for the strong winds. Now, when it comes to areas regarding precipitation, it really doesn't show much overall. Really doesn't show too much in general. Now, let's see. With the potential here of snowfall, it would likely be snowfall. Maybe up to an inch max. Really not much is expected. So... All right, let's see here. What's the weather in Leesville, Louisiana, anytime this week? So, Ariana, there's actually a risk here for severe weather for Louisiana. We do need to look out for. Let's see. This is in Leesville. Let me look that up here. Leesville, Louisiana. Okay, we're gonna move this over back to the main screen here. Okay, so this is west central Louisiana. So you do actually have a slight risk. Once again, a level 2 out of 5. Let's see, Crystal with $8.50 super chat. Crystal, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Very, very sweet. So when it comes to it here, let's see here. So whenever it comes to it, you actually, like I said, in that slight risk, but barely. Which means, like I said, you have a 15% chance of severe weather overall. Right now, like I said, there's no breakdown for what expectancy there is, but I think that all hazards could be possible. Tornadoes, potential for some damaging winds. I think those are the two main ones. Maybe some storms could carry some hail. It's still a little bit blurry on the models, but we'll watch it. But overall, there is a severe threat for you here on Thursday. So keep it out there for Thursday. All right, let's see here. Once again, Crystal, thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Let's see, Southern Louisiana in a safe place. Safe place. For you, Brandon, since I know where you guys are at, you and Matt, you guys are actually in the risk here for severe weather. You're in the marginal, the level 1 out of 5. But actually here for Friday, that risk actually carries on to a level 2 out of 5. So should watch out Thursday and Friday, essentially. All right, let's see. Can I check Austin, Texas? Okay, so Austin, you can see it's right here. So tomorrow we have a little, generalized thunderstorm threat. We do have a threat here for severe weather for Thursday for Austin. Level 1 out of 5, 5% chance for severe weather. No breakdown on that right now. Could I please give me approximate time for when storms hit Higginsville, Missouri tomorrow? 64037. Thanks so much. No problem. All right, so you said 64037. 64037. So this is in Higginsville. Okay. Got you. So let me go ahead and pull up the NAM 3-kilometer model as where we can look for a reference. So, okay, so you can kind of see that right there. So that line, yeah, potentially large line. This is showing like 6 a.m. for the 20th, actually. Yeah, 6 a.m. for the 20th. Looks to be the possibility out there. So we'll watch it. Kind of, once again, take that with a grain of salt. I mean, it could go a little earlier. It could go a little bit later. But right now, the models are kind of spitting out the possibility around 7 a.m. 6, 7 a.m. is Eastern. So that would actually be 5, 6 a.m. for you. But yeah. Let's see here. Brian says good night. Good night. Let's see here. Let's see. ATR Media wants me to take a look here at 29645. 29645. Okay, this is across South Carolina. Okay, so when it comes to it for South Carolina, there's no official risk for severe weather as of now. There's no breakdown right now regarding severe weather for you. But let me show you the models real quickly. We're gonna look at the models together on this real quick. So when it comes to it, let's see. We're gonna move out here towards regional view. We're gonna go southeast United States, and we're gonna look at some severe weather parameters, including the Cape, the available energy out there. Oh, it's really hard to see South Carolina. So as you can actually see here, you see how there's values of over 1,000 here, kind of for South Carolina. So that's actually telling me that there is the threat for thunderstorms potentially. So let me just grab a little sounding out there. So you're kind of in northwestern side. You're actually in a pocket of instability according to the GFS here, in which it does actually show the potential for a few severe storms. You see TOR, that stands for tornado, but in case of what I'm looking at here, the winds are pretty much moving in the same directions. I'm going to go with tornadoes is not very likely, even though that says TOR. You cannot strictly go off of that. You need to know more in order to, dive into that. That's just that. Honestly, though, it really doesn't show anything too crazy regarding damaging winds, although it possibly could be a concern, probably like a marginalized damaging wind threat, so level 1, basically. But that's about it. Really don't see too much on it. I just think you're possibly going to see normal thunderstorms out of this here. I really don't think much of severe activity. Unless this trends, to get stronger over the next day or so, then you never know. But right now, it's kind of a... yeah. Am I streaming tomorrow? Yes. Yeah, we'll be live here tomorrow. All right, let's see here. Donna wants me to take a look here at 18634. 18634, Pennsylvania. Okay. So right now there's no risk for severe weather out there, so that's good news. However, whenever it comes to, let's see, we're gonna go ahead and we are going to go ahead and switch over here back to the models, because I want to take a look at a few things of what we potentially could see, because I know that, areas up there towards the regions. Oh, let's go and switch to this screen. That was a little off center. All right, so Pennsylvania up there, you're right up in this region here. So high pressure is prevailing right now, so just basically, pretty nice conditions overall. You do see this line that rolls through. This could have some storms on it, as we did discuss. So, my friends out there in the Mid-Atlantic region, you might want to look out for this. This is on the late 22nd. So, it could be a possibility. But that line could possibly go through you. It looks like it will go through you. Now, the chances of it being severe or not, I'm still going to wait another day or so before I really dive into that. But then after that, high pressure builds in again. So, yeah, I'd say it's possible. Not impossible for possible severe weather. But we'll keep an eye on it. We'll watch it. All right, let's see here. Anything bad for Greenville, Texas tomorrow? All right, let's see here. Greenville. Let's see here. Greenville, Texas. Here we go. Okay, so Greenville is inside the general threat. However, actually here for Thursday, there's a level 1. So a marginal risk here for severe weather. So a possibility for some, maybe some damaging wind gusts could be a concern. Probably what I think the main concern is. There is no breakdown right now, but I do think the damaging winds are obviously going to be a main mode, because this thing is expected to be a long line of storms to roll through. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. All right, let's see. One bad soldier wants me to take a look here at 76234. 76234. Okay, this is in Decatur. Okay, so tomorrow there is a risk for severe weather, and you're in a marginal risk here. But the good news about tomorrow is it actually can break this down for you regarding the days. So there's no chance for tornadoes, or less than 2% chance. So that's good news overall. Damaging winds, 5% chance, and hail, 5% chance. So 5% chance of seeing damaging wind gusts maybe up to 60 miles an hour. Potentially higher, maybe to 70 out of some localized storms could theoretically occur. Maximum hail size, potentially up to quarter-size hail or larger, potentially. That's just about all we're looking at. All right, let's see here. Harley wants to take a look here at 68128. 68128 for Nebraska. Okay, let's see here. So this is right here in Omaha region. Okay, so yeah, you're in a slight risk here, level 2 out of 5. Now, here's your problem. Okay, so tornadoes, there's actually a, let's see, Omaha's in a 2% chance for tornadoes. So really not a high chance for tornadoes, but it cannot be ruled out. Damaging wind-wise, we actually have ourselves a 15% chance of seeing damaging winds 60 miles an hour or more. Now, hail, you're in a 15% significant or hatched risk. Now, what that means is, like I said, out of the potential of it, there's a potential you could see some very large hail, maybe 2 inches in diameter or larger. So we're talking like larger than golf ball potential out of some of the storms. Could theoretically occur. Let's look. All right, wow, dude, that storm you're looking at the beginning of the stream is really turning ugly looking. 60 mile an hour wind gust, quarter size hail. Did downgrade a bit though. Let's see, golf ball size hail, 60 mile an hour wind gust. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, that's a pretty aggressive looking storm out there. Wow. Yeah, look at that. There's actually golf ball size hail reported here in Blue Hill, which is in south central Nebraska, right there where the National Weather Service radar is. I'm going to miss out in Wagoner, Oklahoma. Okay, so there is regions in Oklahoma that's going to be hit. Basically, everything east of Hayes, east of Smith Center, pretty much east of, pretty much all east of Dodge City, essentially. Right where this green line starts, that's where the severe weather potential begins. So if you're on the central and eastern side of the state, the chances are you in a severe weather threat. Let's see. Eric wants me to take a look here at 52205. 52205. Okay, in Iowa. Okay. You're in a marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 for tomorrow. 0% chance for tornadoes, so that's good news. Whenever it comes to damaging winds, there is a 5% chance. Hail, same thing, 5% chance. So within 25 miles of you, there's a 5% chance you could see some damaging wind gusts, maybe up to 60 miles per hour, maybe some large hail, maybe up to quarter size or larger. That's kind of what we're looking at, but it's a 5% chance there for you overall. All right. Well, once again, y'all, if you have not already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, leaving a like. It'll be greatly appreciated. You guys absolutely rock. Like I said, we love y'all out there. Let's see. Alf wants me to take a look here at 74467. All right. Let's see here. Gotcha. 74467 across Wagoner, Oklahoma. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is right where you're at. So, yeah. You're actually in the general thunder threat for tomorrow. So, there is a chance for some thunderstorms. As you can see here on the future model, it kind of breaks up over you, though. So, yeah, that severe weather threat kind of dies out overnight. Then kicks up slightly after it rolls through. So, it looks like you are in just a thunderstorm possibility, but it does not really look like you're in a big old concern out there. All right. Well, that is what we're looking at. Did you know that bigger hail falls faster than small hail? Yeah, because it has bigger mass in general. Because, obviously smaller hail is a lot more lighter. It can be, lifted up by the upper vertical velocities, the upper winds that are shooting up in the sky, basically. And obviously heavier hailstones, larger than that, have a lot more gravitational velocity on them. Yeah, just gravity naturally overtaking the updraft. But, yeah, definitely. All right. Well, guys, I tell you what, I hate to do this, but I think we're probably going to head off here for now. Like I said, we got a good amount of coverage in here for y'all. We've been live here for about an hour and a half. Yep, that's typically about how long we do our forecast streams here for. If you guys did enjoy it, once again, y'all, please consider hitting that subscribe button, leaving a like on the live stream. Be greatly appreciated. Like I said, if y'all want to check out our Discord, we have that linked in the description as well. We got a whole bunch of cool stuff down there. If y'all want to check it out, cool merch page. We got our Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at NWW1162. Whenever there's a severe weather event, you want to send any photos of the severe weather that you're currently experiencing, tag us on Twitter on it, and we'll show it on the streams whenever we do severe weather coverage. Speaking of severe weather coverage, we will be going live tomorrow in order to, like I said, keep y'all updated and keep y'all informed regarding the severe weather. So we'll keep an eye. Definitely keep y'all updated. Let's see. Brandon says, appreciate you. No problem. You're very, very welcome, Brandon. And, all right. Well, once again, everybody, thank you all so much for joining us. And obviously, I owe a big old thank you to our donators today. Holy cow. Crystal, thank you so much, Crystal. The two big all-time donators for today, Proxy and Pilot. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you all so much. Huge shout-out goes to you. Also, Courtney or Arctic, or my girlfriend, did not have to do that. I'll be getting back at her, so. But anyway, Scott as well, a couple days ago. Actually, I'm reading my list here. This was actually 2 days ago. But still, Scott, if you're here, if you're hanging out, just know we appreciate you too, my friend. And once again, thank you all so much for that. Proxy says, thank you so much, Andrew. Thanks for everything. And rest well. You rock. You too, Proxy. Once again, seriously, a big thank you goes to you. Really appreciate it. Really does help out. And seriously, you've made my night. You guys have made my night. I still am shocked at what you all did. So amazing. So thank you guys. So Proxy and Pilot, you guys are the people of the night. You guys are the people of the night out here. All right. Well, once again, everybody, stream's going to head off here in approximately 2 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and head over to the ending screen here. Like I said, this gives you a little bit of time to potentially say goodbye to your, or just to say goodbye to your friends and family who might just be hanging around in chat there. So make sure you guys say goodbye to your friends and family until next time, my friends. But once again, yep, stream's heading off here now in 2 minutes. And once that 2 minutes goes up, the stream will end. And we'll come back here tomorrow for severe weather coverage. Once again, not exactly sure what time. I can briefly look at the NAM 3K, actually. I want to see what time storms. So there's actually a few storms that's going to be possibly firing off here basically tonight into tomorrow morning. We're not going to cover any of that. But tomorrow's main event kind of shows... Wow, actually. This didn't show until late, apparently. Until, like, late 19th, early 20th, actually. That's interesting. Okay, so it might be late by the time we go live tomorrow. We'll see. I'll figure all that out tomorrow, and we'll let you guys know. All right, y'all. Once again, love y'all out there. Please, like I said, if you have not already hit that subscribe button, leave a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. Once again, Proxy, Pilot, you guys absolutely rock. All right, y'all. Take care. Love y'all. Stay safe. Catch you guys here in the next one. Peace out, my friends.
The yearly total since January 1st is 21, which is 19 above normal. Today, the maximum wind observed was 26 miles an hour from the southeast. The highest wind gust observed was 35 miles per hour from the southeast. The normal high temperature for tomorrow is 66 degrees, and the normal low is 40. The record high for tomorrow is 92, which occurred in 1987, and the record low is 24, which occurred in 2018. Sunset tonight is at 8:10 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6:42 a.m. At 8 p.m. in Lincoln, it was mostly cloudy. The temperature was 74 degrees, the dew point 48, and the relative humidity 39%. The wind was east at 17 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.55 inches and falling. Across eastern Nebraska, it was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 76 at Beatrice, 69 at Nebraska City, and 67 at Plaquemine. At Fremont, it was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 68. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 67 at Omaha, 76 at Grand Island, 69 at Columbus, and 68 at Norfolk. Here are some observations from across the region. It was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 73 at Northland, and 57 at Cheyenne. It was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 62 at Des Moines, and 71 at Denver. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 61 at Sioux Falls, 76 at Kansas City, 80 at Concordia, Kansas, and 68 at Valentine. Once again, at 8 p.m. in Lincoln, it was 74 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For tonight and Wednesday, thunder